Alright people, welcome back, one and all, to the return of Shiny Sunday. Now, we got a nice and powerful Lunatone, thanks to our boy Sleepy, who was able to get us a nice raid during the event with a shiny Lunatone already. So we were able to catch it and train it up, through hyper training and minting. So it's ready to go. It's Power Herb with Meteor Beam, obviously. And I know Caddy tried to use it. Did he use Rock Polish? I can't remember. But I was like, well, why spend all that time trying to set up when I can just run Trick Room? So that's what we're trying to do here. Now, we're going up against Andrew from Discord. And we were talking on like Discord throughout the chat, or throughout the battle. And I thought my recording thing would pick it up, but it didn't. So next time if I have anyone on call, I'll have to use OBS instead to pick that up. But anyways, so leading off with the battle, they're trying to make Glaceon work. I'm trying to make Lunatone work. I'm going to try to go for, I think, Stealth Rocks right away. And then maybe Trick Room. We'll see here. I figured it's best to have 2 Trick Roomers just to make sure that we can make it work for Lunatone. They do a heck of a lot. I think they're choice specs. I mean, this is an Uxie we're talking about here. This thing's freaking bulky. So, I mean, if you can 2 KO Uxie with a non-super effective attack, that's a pretty good case for you. I mean, base 130 attack coming off like Glaceon, I was impressed thoroughly. I thought I wouldn't 2 KO. Anyways, we're gonna check out our Koffagrikus' stats here, and like, man, I don't have a switch into this thing at all, because I wasn't preparing for it. I'm like, well, I could go out into this and can probably live since it's max HP, but I'm like, man, do I really want to? I can threaten it out with Mach Punch. So I'm like, alright, well, I'll just have to go out into my spinner, I guess. So we switch out into our nice powerful Hitmontop here. Goes for the Ice Beam. If I was Assault Vest, we would have taken this a lot better. But since I'm not, we're gonna just hang on with about like a quarter of our HP, and we're just gonna hit him real quick with this nice and powerful Mach Punch, threaten him out. So yeah, they switch out into Gourgeist. I wanted the triple axle, but I couldn't take any chances. Like I said, we were chatting during this whole game, so we just had to have on poker faces and like not talk about what we were gonna do and just be like react to things as they happen and just like talk about things in general. This Gourgeist is a threat, and you'll see it later on, because we actually did like a series of 3 battles in PU. So I took my well, no, I kind of built this team kind of rushed too, but I mean all the teams I built were a little bit rushed. As you can see about the quality, I'm not too great. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna switch out an Absol here, and though. At the beginning, his poker faces weren't all that great, because I was about to click my move here, and then they revealed they were going for Poltergeist. And I'm like, well, I'm going to switch an Absol in that case. And yeah, so I didn't know this at the time, but they're Scarfs, so I'm just going to go for a knockoff real quick in case they want to switch out, which they do. So something's going to get caught with a knockoff real quick, and it's going to be this Quillfish. And it will be Rocky Helmet. It's going to taste some nice Stealth Rocks here. You just love to see the hazards coming through for you. The hazards come through even better in our second battle, which won't be in this video. We're going to face Sleepy in the second battle, which I just recorded. So we're looking pretty low here at this point, but thankfully they've gotten rid of their I got rid of the Rocky Helmet. I'm thinking, well, what can I do here? What can I do? I'm thinking that Legendary is kind of low. I want to say I went to Koffagrikus maybe. But I end up going for the Sucker Punch just in case. As, yep, we're able to just take him out here. Nice and easy. And, yeah. I guess I could have gone for a would a knockoff have killed? I feel like it would from that range anyways. I guess I just wanted to be safe and make sure that it died. Anyways, they send out Serena here. And I'm like, well, this thing's pretty powerful. I am at -1 at this point, so I'm going to want to switch out. I'm pretty sure this is where I go Koffagrikus, my nice and bulky and defensive I gotta use Weakness Policy Alcremie in another battle, because I don't think I got a chance to use it this battle. Anyways, we swap out here into Cofagrigus. They might go for a knockoff, honestly. But even then, I'll probably take that. Oh yeah, I blocked the Rapid Spin, which is nice. Yep. And either way, it was a good switch anyways. Here I'm going to go for the Trick Room. They do go for a knockoff. I think I was lefties. It does about half. But we take away their Queenly Majesty, which is cool. And we're just going to go for this Trick Room real quick. So now that we've set up the Trick Room, I'm like, well, time to set up a nice nasty play. You know, not a lot of people know, but Cofagrigus has a decent special attack. I want to say it's 100 or 110. Let me look up real quick. Cofagrigus. Like, I want to say it's decently high. So we're going to go for a Shadow Ball here. Man, what did they do? It didn't seem like I took any damage, but it doesn't seem like did they go for triple axle and miss? Or maybe power up and they missed. I was looking up Cofagrigus. So yeah, they go ahead and switch out here. I'm gonna go for this +2 Shadow Ball onto their Silvally. Oh, 95. Okay, I overestimated, I guess. But yeah, we go for a Shadow Ball real quick. And it does a pretty decent chunk. Not quite a 2 KO, but nearly. You know, I thought since Rocks only did like 6%, I was like, well, maybe. But it's like it's like at 49. And it needed. I was like, maybe I got a low roll. But nah, it lives with just a sliver. We get basically the same roll as they go for a multi-attack here. But this is a Cofagrigus, so even with a crit, they are unable to take me out. So I'm like looking around, I'm like, alright, well, I'm just gonna... I got one more turn of Trick Room left. I may as well use it to get rid of this Silvally, which would have probably gotten in the way of my Lunatone, honestly. So this is great that we removed this thing from play. Alright, and so at this point, Twisted Dimensions are back to normal. Now, Uxie, unfortunately, is pretty low. It took a lot of damage from that Ice Beam, which is no bueno. I'm going to go just sack myself off here, go for a Destiny Bond, even though I was like, well, if they go for something else, then I don't know. I'll just go for a Destiny Bond here. So, give them a nice Mummy. And we're going to faint here. And now we're going to go out into Legendary to attempt to set up. And I'm like, man, they're going to go for knockoff. And it might take me out, but I'm like, well, this is my only other chance I'm going to have to set up on this thing. So I'm like, okay, we're going to do it. We're going to go for the Trick Room. So they go for the knockoff here. And we live on 11 HP. That's crazy that a knockoff, super effective, did way less than a, I guess, of course, you know, that just goes, that's Serena, it's not stab, and it doesn't have, and it's not specs, and it doesn't have as much power, but that's why I thought I would live, because it wasn't stab. So we go for the Memento, we give them a nice -2 attack and special attack, and we faint, and they can't Rapid Spin either now, so joke's on you, bud, those rocks are here to stay. So, here we go, into the star of the show, Lunatone, everybody. Alright, so, here's what we're going to do. We are going to hit him with this nice and powerful, and honestly, I didn't know if it was going to kill. What's Lunatone? I think Lunatone has 90 attack, which isn't all that high. I mean, that's less than the dang Cofagrigus. But it's at +1, and it's a stab 120 power move. So I'm like, alright, bud, just do what you can to this thing real quick. Hit him with a Meteor Beam, and it kills. I was like, oh my goodness, Lunatone, you did not disappoint. These Meteor Beams truly are powerful. If you can get them on a stab Pokemon, yeah, 95, same power as the Cofagrigus. But yeah, they're offensive Serena. So, and they're not Assault Vest or anything, so that's why I think that killed. So they go out into Glaceon here. It's going to take a nice Stealth Rocks, which was excellent. Excellent ship. This thing has like, what's this thing's? I think it's 95 Spadef. Let me just check. Because we were talking about its stats and how it needed a buff. Since it was an awful stab. And yeah, we're able to take out the Glaceon. So I think Lunatone still has 1 or 2 more turns under Trick Room. I think 1 more at least. Yeah, 95 Spadef, which is decent, but it has only 65 HP. But those rocks were essential, and we were expertly able to keep them from rapid spinning. So in comes the Rapidash, but I have a nice Earth Power coming for you, bud. So we're going to go for this nice and powerful Earth Power and take him out. So yeah, so Shiny Sundays are coming back. Rather than spend a month breeding each one, even though before I was able to get them lower, I mean, I'd still take time in between to breed up the thing. I just bred a Shiny Togedemaru, which is a crazy thing. It was due for me to start another Shiny Sunday, so it used that luck on that. Anyways, instead of doing that, I've taking all the shinies that I've gotten either as gifts or just from my over the years from Wonder Trade and stuff like that. Oh yeah, they're Scarf, so they're gonna take us out. Or it would have been faster than this anyways. It's Power Whip from this thing. But thankfully we do have Absol. So yeah, just comment down below if you want a Pokemon named after. I've already named a bunch of them after Battle Hub Discord members that I've fought with a lot. But there's still a lot more to name. Like we're gonna keep Shiny Sunday going through even Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Probably we're just gonna keep having it. Like, so look forward to a new Shiny Sunday every single week rather than like have them being spaced out a month or 2 apart. It's gonna become much more frequent. But we are able to get the dub off of our boy Andrew. You'll see tomorrow there'll be 2 more battles with him. And now we're going to get into the battle versus our boy Sleepy, for whom the Lunatone is named after. So GG's Andrew, let's get into the next battle. Alright people, well, here we go, facing off against Sleepy. With the Lunatone that bears their namesake. So, I'm sure this won't be difficult at all. Both got Crook, both got Conk. I have a nice and powerful, what's it called? Hatterene. Who should we lead off with? I could lead off with, we've got Scarf Rocks, you know, which isn't usual for me, but we're going to try it out. I feel like they could lead Jirachi. So I'll lead that. This won't be easy. I really wish I have knockoff on Skur, right? Yeah, so we can knock off the Moltres at least. Won't be easy. But you know, after that destruction by Lunatone, you know, do we really need to have a epic sweep again? You know, we're just trying to have a good time here against our boy Sleepy. So let's see what we can do. It's going to be a tough one. Lead off with a nice and powerful Rotom versus Skur. Not a great look for me. Do I want to do this now? Let's go into this first. Preserve Porygon just in case. You know, Hatina's, the hats don't lie. Okay, I do go straight for Hydro Pump. Hopefully we can eat this up. Not that great, but you know, relatively well. We'll go for a nice Trick Room here. Unfortunately, the Trick Room won't entirely work in our favor with the Conk. It's quite unfortunate. Go for another one. Man, Rotom's so good in this tier. Rotom is always just beating me down, unfortunately. But you know what? We do what we can these days. We do what we can. We'll go for a Psychic. Please, miss. Look at that damage. Yeah, finally missed a dang Hydro Pump. Thank you. I needed that. Y'all just trying to hit all these moves, expecting all of them to hit. I mean, gonna miss. Go for Dazzling Gleam, the Immaculate Teams. I could also switch out into Jirachi, but we got Mystical Fire for that. I knew I should have went for Mystical Fire. Once I saw those Japanese things, I was like, oh well. But you know what? That'll do a good chunk too. Go for Mystical Fire here. We're getting things nice and low, nice and chipped. Nice, nice. Lower that Spatak. They're gonna hit me with an Iron Head and knock me out. Alright, cool. Did the Twisted Dimensions return to normal? Go out into this. Yeah, still one turn left. Nice. Nice close combat here. Moongus. Alright, I'd rather preserve this. We'll go Moltres, risk being put to sleep here, but I don't think they're going to want to go for sleep. So I can go for Facade on them if they choose to do that. Yeah, Mystical Fire was probably the better play, but you know, you do what you can. Yep, there's the withdrawal. Into Moltres themselves. I should have gone for a Facade. We'll go for Hurricane here. Okay, we missed, that's fair. Toxic, okay. Better this than Porygon. Do I do it again? I feel like they're gonna go Rotom. I'll go on to this now. Things are looking kind of chipped over there, though, so I might try to go for it now. Nice flame body. Oh, now they're gonna go. Oh. Okay. Well, this was the right time. You want to knock me off, you risk getting burnt, bud. No flame body? Of course not. Teleport on out. I thought they'd go conk. Yep, there it is now. I have like no speed EVs, so no speed IVs, so let's hope we're slower. I'll just go for close combat into facade on something. Amoongus once again. I knew I should have went for the facade. Alright, we'll do it this time. Pretty sure from there it can kill. Let's get it. Come on, Conch Elder. Yeah, good night, Moltres. Almost. I can still go for it though. I'm in the trick room, bud. Get out of here. Even though that was Lunatone's prime target. Alright, Twisted Dimensions return to normal. But hey, that's one less Conch Elder switch in. Their switch-ins are becoming limited. My Pokemon are also becoming weakened. Kind of want to save that though. At this point, I don't really need Crocodile. I really want to get one last Trick Room off as a thing. And I feel like they might try to go for Volt Switch or something. Go straight for Hydro Pump. That's fine. We lose our Crook, but it's okay. It's all for the greater good. All for Lunatone. Trick Room once more. Thunder Wave me to cripple me. We still get a Trick Room off. But it's getting all its health back, man. It's so annoying. Teleport out. But it's burning the Trick Room turns, though. I should have just hard switched. But, you know, I could not risk Lunatone getting hit. But even now, I mean, what's the point? Yes. Alright, Lunatone, old buddy. This is your only chance you're going to have now. You took out a Serena, take out this dang Rotom. Come on, baby. Oh, heck yes. Good night, Rotom. Hey, you know what, Lunatone, you took out a Rotom. I mean, that's all I really needed to do this battle. That Rotom was so annoying to me. And we still got a couple, like maybe one more turn of Trick Room left. Here comes the Conkeldurr. I don't have my item anymore. Just kill him with a Psychic. Ah, dang it! Not too shabby. Running me out of my... I should have went for the Moon Blast. I should have seen that. That was the most obvious switch in my life. Even so, you can't kill me, bud. I have the power of the moon. I lost my item, so their knockoff's going to do squat diddly. Oh, it still does a heck of a lot. Getting to show off the Moon Blast. Bada bing, bada boom, took out a Crook. That's what I'm talking about. I should have went for Moon Blast, man. Pretty sure I'm in Mach Punch range, but that's okay. You know what, Lunatone? You took out 2 Pokemon. That's all I needed from you. And we'll go for, I think, hopefully Moltres can clean up. Assuming we land these Hurricanes. Yeah, we should have went for Moon Blast, huh? But yeah, I figured they're Assault Vest here. Ooh, we get the Confusion though. Oh, that's unfortunate, bud. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit of hacks here, but I'm trying to use a Lunatone. So forgive me. I don't even know if the Flamethrower is going to kill, but I'm giving him another chance. There you go. Oh, that did absolutely nothing to me still. Nice Mach Punch. For themselves a Confusion. Unfortunate, bud. I don't think we can beat that. Oh wait, we have, I don't know, what's Jirachi at? He took a Dazzling into Mystical Fire. Maybe it can get burnt. I'm assuming it's Scarf. That goes for Body Slam. Oh, we still survive because we are a defensive Moltres. Nice. Oh, I got a nasty idea here. I can go out into Porygon and then regenerate her up. Or maybe I should just go hard Conkeldurr. Yeah, I think that's better. Everything's getting status, man. Hit him with a facade. Nice. Giga Drain up. Okay, hopefully I didn't have too much health to get him. Alright, Porygon, I need you, dog. I need you to finish off Shiny Sunday strong. It's gonna be unlikely, though. Not really in my favor. But you know what? Lunatone did such a good job. I mean, I guess we had a much better chance if we predicted and went for Moonblast, but you know what? I clicked too fast. You know, I was too monkey brain there. There's the Giga Drain. Even without our Eviolite, that does nothing because I'm specially defensive. Oh, heck yeah. Hit him with another one. Yeah, the hacks definitely came through for us this battle. But, it helped us because we had a Lunatone, and we needed it. Alright, it says GG's to our good friend Sleepyhead. They definitely probably would have won without the hacks. I probably would have won if I had just hit the Moonblast anyways, but I figured they were Assault Vest, so I want all the damage I can get. Anyways, that's GG's to Sleepy. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Epic Shiny Sunday, and we'll see you guys in the next Wi-Fi battle. Bye.